I'm joined at this hour by my two guests, former Indian cricketer Ashok Malhotra and cricket expert Anis Sajan. Ashok, to you first. 122 runs, that's all that South Africa needs to win this game. And India, 8 wickets. The game hangs in the balance right now?
It does. But Rika, I think South African has their noses ahead. There's no two ways about it. And wickets seem to have eased up a bit. I heard Cheteshwar Pujara saying it will deteriorate. I hope it deteriorates, because then Ashwin will come into the party and our seamers will be affected. Odd ball has misfed, but otherwise wicket has been conducive for good batting. And if the people who dig deep can bat for longer periods, like Pujara showed, Rahane showed, even Hanuma Vihari, he dug deep, and now Dean Elgar. Because what I am liking is the intent of South Africa. They are not intimidated by 240. They are really going after it with a very positive intent. The way Markram batted, the way Peterson batted. So they are on track as of now. First hour is going to be very crucial for both the sides.
Anis, would you then say Dean Elgar is the wicket to get for India?
Very much, Rika. You mentioned a very good line in the beginning that Test cricket needs a fight, and that is what we expected from the likes of Rishabh Pant and the rest of the batters. In spite of getting a good start in the morning from both the senior pros, Rahane and Pujara, we had the platform set. Right. I don't know what went wrong. As you said, he was rattled by that bouncer, but he's played enough Test cricket not to going for that glory shot. And if I have to, add on, in the last 13 innings, he's had 6-digit innings where he has scored nothing. And today's that shot of his might probably be the difference between India winning and losing the match.
Ashok, you agree that shot of Rishabh Pant could turn out to be the difference between India winning and losing the match?
Absolutely, Rika. The Test cricket is when going gets tough gets going. When a bowler is bowling well, you dig deep. You can't throw your wicket away. And I think he needs a rap on his knuckles. He cannot play like that. He said absolutely right thing. 13 innings, and 6 single-digit scores, and 2 wicket keepers who are sitting out or who are behind Rishabh are better wicket keepers. Both Ridhiman Shah and KS Bharat. And he's there for his batting, not for his wicket keeping. And if he can't put runs on the board, then he's got no business to be in the side. I know he won us in Australia, but it's a couple of years away. Australia, it's a long gone. Now you are as good as your last inning. And last inning of Rishabh Pant has been horrible, to say the least.
Even Sunil Gavaskar said on commentary, no excuses for that shot. But Ashok, just coming back to you and staying on the topic of Dean Elgar, would you say Elgar is the wicket to get for India tomorrow? Definitely so.
He is a glue which has kept this South African inning batting together. Dean Elgar, and another one I would say is Bavuma. Both have been batting very, very well. They are chipping in. Bavuma has already scored 2 50s. So these 2 wickets we need. So at least India picks up 3 wickets first half. Then I think it will be a game, set and match for India. But if they don't lose a wicket in the first half, then maybe it is going South Africa's way. But it is even Stevens as of now.
Anis, talking about Dean Elgar, would you say he's not a typical classy-looking left-handed batter? Because, when we talk about left-handed batsmen, it conjures up images of David Gars and Saurav Gangulis and Brian Lara's. But he's highly effective and puts high price on his wicket.
Absolutely, Rika. Again, I'll repeat the same line that he is, taken blows on his body, on his arm. And in spite of the wicket being notorious, as much as it looks 120 for 2, but mind you, it could have been 120 for 5.
Right.
He's taken blows everywhere and he's fought it out. And that's what is Test cricket. Test cricket doesn't come easy on a platter. And he's the captain leading from the front. Even in the first inning, he must have scored 20 runs. But the spell which he survived from both Bumrah and Shami in the first hour yesterday was terrific. And again, if South Africa have to win this Test match, it again goes down to his batting. If he holds the key, if he holds one end, probably South Africa will win. But I still feel that India might sneak through just because of the inexperience. If it's only Bavua and this guy, Dean Elgar. Of course, there's the other batsman also said. But the fact remains, India needs 3. Easier said than done. You need to break through this captain and you might get through the South African.
You mentioned about him taking body blows, and one of those he took from Bumrah, who delivered a jaw cracker to him. Ashok, Jasprit Bumrah is at his best when he gets the ball to leave the right-hander, but we haven't seen enough of that in this test match from Bumrah.
Yes, definitely so. He's only bringing the ball back in, and probably he's not at his best. He has not picked up as many wickets as we expect him to. Shami has been delivering, Shardul has been delivering, but Bumrah seems to be a little bit off color. I don't know what is the reason, but he's bowling flat out, but somehow the wicket luck is not there for him. So I hope tomorrow is another day. We can never write off a great player, great bowler. And it's a game of great uncertainties. Tomorrow might be Bumrah might come to the party and pick up a 5.
Anis, Bumrah, the vice captain of India in this test match, not coming to the party. Can you point your finger on a reason or a couple of reasons why that has happened?
I'm glad you asked me this question, because we said about he rattling Dean Elgar, but let's accept it that he was rattled by the young Janssen when he was, put under the
I'll ask my director to show our viewers that picture when they had a face-off in the middle of the pitch. Yes, Anis, please go on.
Yes, you see, we clearly see that Bumrah was rattled, and this boy is just 23 or 21 years old.
21
Bumrah has
years
played
old,
enough Test cricket. When you can bowl short balls, the opposition is also allowed to bowl short balls. And mind you, that probably has rubbed him to in, and he was a little more aggressive. Bumrah at his best is not good when he's aggressive. He is the cool, calm head who does and delivers for India. And I hope he will have a good night's sleep and plays like Bumrah and doesn't try to be an Anderson, because when you lose your head, the ball doesn't come off your hand.
Right. Interesting thoughts there. We'll of course have to wait and see who gets the better of whom. The South Africans need 122 runs to win the test match and Indians need 8 wickets. All that we know right now, and almost a certainty, is that the game is going to get over on day 4.